Venice. Sounds exciting. What part of Equestria is that in?
It's not in Equestria, actually. It's part of Lebute, which is far east of Equestria.
This is gonna be a little bit hard. Oh, cheer up, Duck. Why, here, you might as well look on the bright side. Enjoy the scenery, in fact. While we're on the subject, what do you think of this place so far? Oh, sightseeing and food sounds like a great way to spend a day. What sights are there in Venice, Doctor?
They seem to have their own day and night system here. That's interesting, I suppose.
So, what is your first step? Going to eat at a fancy restaurant? Why not find a nice restaurant to settle down? Maybe some good culture food and a show afterwards. Doctor, you should find a play and find a nice restaurant for you and Octavia. And maybe find a way to make her forget meeting you.
I
Lots
don't
of booze.
I don't think Solo Perdue is here, so pick a new option.
Whatever you think will satisfy my tastes.
Why don't you ask around? See if any folks might have more information about this place.
Tell me, where is the best restaurant in Venice?
You're looking for Televuta. You'll need to take a gondola to get there.
Doctor, I heard Venice is famous for its wonderful canal and gondola rides. Maybe the Miss Octavia will enjoy that.
Take us to Televota.
Don't you too feel like somebody's watching you? It seems that you're being watched. Do you feel like you're being watched or anything, Doc? Be careful and keep your senses open, Doctor. There might be someone dangerous watching you. You ever get that feeling that someone or something is watching you? Hey, Doctor, did you hear that buzzing? Please notice there seems to be mobile surveillance everywhere. You're being watched. Be careful on what you say. Doctor, have you seen any strange bug creatures recently? I thought I saw one somewhere above you. Do you notice anything off by the scenery aside from the whole "it's the future" thing, perhaps agents of insecurity?
Sir, don't tamper with the surveillance.
So, I'm curious. What could happen to know what the insectoid-looking golden balls are for? Are they some kind of surveillance system? Any idea what those little golden balls with the wings are, Doc? I don't like the look of them. What are those things? Playing security bots.
Security, you say?
Sir,
Wherever the doctor goes, there's always trouble.
interesting.
A new villain. Joy. What kind of security system is a bug, and why would they need something like that? So, Doc, what's your plan about the security drone?
It looks like it's running on gym magic.
Sir, you're going to have a heavy fine.
You might not want to mess around with that too much. You don't know who's watching you. Keep on your hooves, Doctor. Seems someone is spying on you.
What the hell am I doing?
Yes, what are you doing?
Who do you think is watching you? It's pretty obvious that whoever sent the security bug has been keeping a close eye on you, but for what reason is yet to be known.
Nope, the moment I start questioning these things, the more likely some wild adventure is going to follow. I'm not falling for it this time.
Are you even listening to me?
Doctor might want to flash your psych paper to the gondola guy before he gets mad.
Just doing a routine inspection, don't worry.
Oh, sorry, sir. I didn't realize. Carry on.
Well, Doctor, knowing your luck, there seems to be always something wrong when you end up elsewhere than where you wanted to go. Just watch out for anything odd. Doctor, knowing your luck with places you visit, are you expecting trouble?
Not if I can help it.
Who are you talking to?
My inspection company. I need to stop answering out loud. Yes.
Can you at least try to have fun, Mr. Grumpy Hooves? Besides, it might be nice to wind down after that misadventure. It helps that the lady looks nice.
Funny thing about having fun, there needs to be fun to have it.
My goodness, Doctor! The restaurant looks absolutely stunning. You've outdone yourself this time.
Well, at least we made it here in one piece. That's a good sign.
The
Okay, Doctor. The plan is simple. Take them out to dinner. Make sure she's satisfied. Don't let anything else distract you, and get back to the TARDIS and job all done.
But I can't tell if this damn Ice Queen mare even likes it or not.
What dishes are you planning to order?
Give me your most buttery dish.
whatever the chef special is today.
Dearest Doctor, I see there has been a lot of activity around. Maybe you should investigate a bit and see why she's nearly always around. Besides, she seemed to be looking for you. Something just doesn't seem right with that, don't you think? So, why do you keep running to this mare? I mean, you two seem to meet a fairly large number of times, more than a dimensional hopping time traveler could expect to meet just one person anyways. How many of these are coincidence? Is there some greater purpose, do you think?
It might be my fault. I kept pursuing her after we'd first met, and even tried to provoke her to seek me out. Or maybe it had to do with her being with the Master.
Although irritating, Octavia is rather smart. Perhaps she could be useful to you. Perhaps you could keep her around a bit longer. Your closest would prove effective in doing so. Close it. You could be nice to Octavia and try and get to know her. She may soften up and become a valuable ally if you two become friendly.
I'm not doing this to make friends. I'm doing this to figure out who she is and what she wants. So, where are you from anyway? That's not a Canterlot accent.
My family and I came from Orlavia, hoping to become famed in Equestria. And what about you, space scoundrel?
Me? You wouldn't know anything about it. You see, I come from a dimension where ponies are just farm animals, mostly used for labor and to carry small children around for their entertainment. The intelligent species in charge, meanwhile, eat meat on a day-to-day basis, from chickens to pigs to cows. They love stuffing flesh down their gobs.
I hope you don't expect her to be easy to please. She drives a hard bargain.
Interesting.
Seriously?
Smooth as butter, compadre. Clearly, she's either not buying it or hears this sort of thing a lot. Doctor, judging from Octavia's reaction, it either means ponies can secretly eat meat or that she's just being her usual disinterested self.
Uh, I,
Right?
I,
Yes?
I think you skipped, or
No,
I'm
because there's like the seriously part and then
Yeah, I
Oh.
guess straight. Yeah.
okay. No, I had one. Wait, no.
Page 3
Okay.
around.
Yeah, the page like skipped me down to the thing.
your thing is when you live in Contralot.
When you live in Canterlot, you eventually learn that nothing is surprising. There are restaurants in the underground that serve meat exclusively to ponies.
Oh, shows what I know about Canterlot.
Why don't you try being a little more blunt and less subtle with your probing? She's not going to be intimidated by you or what you say, and she's not easily charmed. Maybe treat this more like just business.
You're not telling me you've tried meat, though, right?
And I have. It was less thrilling than I was promised. Very disappointing. Story of my life.
She said, hoping to become famed in Equestria. Is this Octavia famous? Could she be pretending?
So, did you and your family find fame and fortune?
My mother became a famous pianist, and my father played a cello player. I was considered a folk prodigy growing up, and was well known for it.
You do realize she has spent time with the Master, right? Don't expect her to swoon over the idea of space travel.
I see. And what were you doing with that pony the last time I saw you?
You mean the one you suddenly shot out of nowhere?
Yes, that one.
I perform at important events, and I was working on climbing to higher popularity with this royal advisor. Someday I want to own an opera house. But because of your interruption, I lost my opportunity, which is what you owe me.
Just hurry up and get this over with so you can ditch her.
Excuse me, I need to take a shit.
It was all that meat I ate.
Smooth as butter. Well, more like slippery.
Ew.
Yeah.
Take a shit. Come on, Doctor. You could have come up with a better excuse than that. What happened to your class?
I have plenty of class. She just doesn't deserve it.
It's amazing how you can be so determined to obtain something only to try to get rid of it at every opportunity once you actually have it. Unless you aren't trying to get rid of her, and you're really just terrible with dates.
Back then I didn't know what I wanted. But I know for sure now I don't want some stuck-up, meat-eating psycho.
Jesus Christ! You really like this gal, don't you? Despite wanting to get rid of Octavia, you seem to be rather smitten.
No, that's the exact opposite of how I feel. Piss off.
Are you really just going to throw Octavia to the wind like that? I would have expected you to react differently. How about maybe try to work things out with her? It couldn't hurt, and she was looking for you in the first place, before you got kidnapped.
Hell no, she's nuts! What kind of person tries to get a favor out of a shooter who tried to kill someone right in front of them?
Alright, Doc, despite what you say, you may want to at least consider letting Octavia travel with you. If not her, then some pony. Get as angry as you like, but you can't deny it. Your past, present, and future all speak for themselves. You need someone there. Wait, have you thought this through? What if she was meant to be with you, like maybe can help with Pinky's timeline?
I know trouble when I see it, and that woman is definitely trouble.
Doctor! All you did for her before the dinner, the new cello, everything, and she called you a kiss-up with no balls. You don't owe her anything, not after what she's pulled.
You're right. She was working with the Master. Whether she knew it or not, I was doing her a favor by shooting at him.
Hey, Doc, you might want to keep an eye out, both for Octavia in this future. Venice, something might happen.
Nope, she's not my problem anymore. Ciao.
Do be on the alert. Something's around with less than friendly intentions.
It's a guy. Do you want to take it, Madrock, or should I?
Oh, yeah, that's a dude, sorry. I I regret to inform you that your genical friend just climbed out the bathroom window. Would you like better company, perhaps?
Humanly.
I'll have to admit, Doc, not one of your prouder moments. At I'd at least expect to last longer than that with this state. With Octavia, you do know that there might be trouble heading your way before you get to the TARDIS.
All the more reason to get there as fast as I can so that doesn't happen.
Jeez, one of the smartest beings in the universe, you sure are stupid. Your intent on being forever alone will get you nowhere in life. You should know by now. People know you or interact with you end up being better people. Getting hurt, or worse. Even if you choose to shrug responsibility with all your experience, you should at least feel more obligated to do something, at least until you know the person is safe, or before it's too late.
She's a grown woman who nearly kicked me across a room. I'm sure she'll be fine.
In case you've forgotten, you used to eat meat as well, so why is she a psycho for trying it? Doctor, can you call Octavia meat-eating psycho when you yourself said you missed the taste of bacon?
In case you've somehow forgotten, I'm not a pony. For a natural-born herbivore, it's different. They're an entire species of animal-loving vegetarians, and she was trying to eat meat for a bloody thrill.
Hey, Doc. Excuse me, sorry. Hey, Doc, isn't it strange how the Octavia you met in the future didn't recognize you even though you're currently with her past self? Doesn't that make you confused or suspicious?
I think you're the one who's confused with the timeline. I never met her beyond this point for her. I went back further than this than the time I visit Twilight Inn.
Wait, Doc. Are you just going to leave her? Least you can do is to bring her back to her own timeline, jackass.
Oh, she'll be fine. It's just like Canterlot, except everyone's obsessed with creepy body modifications. She'll fit right in. Maybe even be less bored.
Maybe don't talk loud to us, Doc. It'll give you strange looks.
Have you never heard of a long-distance communication spell, you fake freak?
Well, I never.
Hey, careful, Doc. And you scared that he'll be dragged in some crazy adventure like usual?
Well, obviously. That's why I didn't want to hang around here in the first place.
Oh, come on, Doctor. Have an adventure just this once. It's been so long.
No. Adventure equals tragedy. Tragedy means everyone blaming me, or trying to coddle me like it's okay when it isn't. I'm tired of it.
I think someone saw you. I know you don't care about Octavia, fine with me. But if you care about your own life, you should get out of there. You could just pop back in your TARDIS and leave Miss Octavia behind. Problem solved.
Couldn't have said it better myself. I'm out of here.
Well, sorry, phone. Well, good luck on this. Good luck on this not leading to adventure, but honestly, given your odds, Doc, don't be shocked if it happens again. Doc, you know damn well if you try to ignore the adventure will show up regardless.
Where the hell is the TARDIS?
Dude, where's my TARDIS?
Essentially.
The assembled hordes of Guinness Gone couldn't get it through that door, and believe me, they've tried. Cough.
That doesn't stop people from somehow finding ways to move it on multiple occasions.
Now you're
Good.
trapped. And you gotta find the TARDIS. Can you tell how it was moved, like by magic, or by hope, or machine?
No signal. How is that possible? What?
Who do you think took your TARDIS? Maybe someone stole it since you tried to ditch.
What a bunch of upper crust snoots want with a police box.
Oh boy, that's not good, Doctor. I think it's fair to assume that whoever saw you through the surveillance cameras is probably the one who took your TARDIS. Then again, she's so sentient, so maybe she could have moved on her own accord. Whatever the case may be, you're struck, and now it looks like you're on an adventure to find it. Also, it looks like Carmen bit you on the plot, and now you're paying for it.
Great, this is just what I need. A bunch of body-enhancing freaks keeping my TARDIS hostage, while the Sonic is giving me grief.
Oh no, maybe it'll be easier looking for it. I don't know, there's two of you.
I don't think I like what you're implying.
Well, since you're now stuck here and forces to solve mystery, perhaps you should go get Octavia. Not because you need her specifically, but because you seem to think better when you have someone to bounce ideas off of.
I'm sure I can find my TARDIS on my own and bounce ideas off of all of you instead.
Doctor, I think whoever was watching you knows that the TARDIS is your vehicle, meaning no escape. In fact, that gentle stallion Octavia just met might be connected to the whole thing.
Wait, what? Who?
Don't look down, Doc. But I think some of you just took your gal. Not that I do care or anything.
Hey!
Bloop. Ooh, Doc. You would happen to be jealous of that stallion walking with Octavia with you. Doc, you can't complain. You ditched her, so she's up for grabs.
I don't care. If she's already settled in here, that's great.
Say something. He's walking away.
Never.
Oh, he
skip.
is. Sorry. Oh, sorry. My mouse double clicked.
Yeah,
Wow, she's charmed by him.
that's you again.
Oh, sorry. I forgot. Come on. Only a mere Surah. Just ignore it.
You read my mind.
I'll kill him.
Say something. He's walking away. Never know the intentions of Sir Stallions. If he did steal the today, he could be using Octavia to get in or learn how to get to you. It might be best to nip this little problem in the bud fast.
Hey, Count Huncula! Where do you think you're going? Just who the hell do you think you are?
Would be on my guard if I was you. Not telling what that guy wants. I make an exception that you don't trust this guy any more than I do, Doctor. Be cautious of him. Tush. Repugnant. I have no idea how to say that.
Resplendent pulchritudinous augmentation.
Augmentation. A proper stallion. Intelligence and status who know how to recognize a brilliant, steadfast mind when he sees one. Really, Doc? You let that swami face cult run off with your sexy, and maybe you should introduce him to your oof. Come on, Doc. Tabby likes actions over words, doesn't she? Show this fool who's boss.
Then maybe you should have recognized me.
Who or what exactly is that stallion? Some kind of bat pony. What's with the strange thing on his forehead? Do you think it's possible that Octavia's new date isn't there for her, but for you? To get her jealousy, to lead you to a trap, and or the TARDIS? I mean, clearly, he can't simply be interested in a cultured, beautiful mare. Are you certain about that attempted assault, trespassing, disturbing the peace? The person behind the security drones might end up seeking you out no matter how you try to ignore what's ever going on. It's already too late. You're being watched, and they know you can have and tamper with their security. That's going to get a response, and probably a bad one. And my, tampering with my security drones too. Bad stuff happens. When you let your frustration get the best of you, Doctor, haven't you learned anything? And so you're quite the opposite of intelligent. I can't let that go unpunished. Sorry, their face. I'm sure you'll handle a situation with nothing but the tact and grace. God, sometimes this artist amazes me. Run, Doc, run! What are you doing, Doctor? Fight back! You're beaten worse. Fall back. The enemy is too strong. I repeat, the enemy is too strong.
Crap!
It's really too bad you weren't reborn as a unicorn. It would make your life so much easier.
Oh, thanks. I'll be sure to keep that in mind when I die.
Well, this whole situation went as well as expected. Can't use your sonic screwdriver to turn them off. Hey, can you neutralize the security drones with the sonic so you're not fleeing for your life anymore?
Well, it's worth a shot.
Screwdrive them! Use the sonic! Ah! Holy crap! Sonic, 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 run!
The Sonic, it does nothing.
Do you have any more gadgets to assist you apart from the sonic screwdriver, that pocket of yours?
Ah, yes. I have a basic toolkit. With that, all I need to do is snag one of these buggers. Yes, now all I have to do is trigger a feedback loop in this guy, and the rest nearby should be affected the same temporarily. Almost got it.
GIF.
Would those be pony hole covers?
I guess so. Stallion holes. All right. Shift your focus. Don't land on your face and attempt to slow your descent. Is there enough space to extend your wings? Or is there a hook or something they can look onto the rungs of the ladder? All of these manholes have ladders of some sort.
Oh, great. Just great.
Doctor, are you okay? Did you have a nice trip? Spectacular performance, Doc.
Shut up, I'm fine, and that wasn't my fault.
So how's the sewer life? Hey, Doc, have you ever been in a sewer? If not, welcome. If yes, we welcome you back to hell.
I've been in human and Dalek sewers. Compared to that, pony sewers are nothing.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's one way to escape. Is your new sewer friend. Who could this be? Secret underground group. Introducing the local rebel movement. Welcome to the resistance. I be like sewage. Welcome to resistance. Okay, let's see. You're terrible at escaping. They know you fell down here. Hurry up and follow me before the guards get involved. The sewer cover did not open itself. Someone else did. And whoever just saved you, they probably did it because your problem with Resplendent what's his face may be because they think they might use you. Because you might rescue them. Or this again. Every time you step out, it's almost clockwork. How quickly you get into it. I'll help you, but you need to help me in return. Well, you're in debt now. Congratulations.
Wonderful.
Well, looks like the universe is forcing you into adventure, whether you like it or not. Looks like you're stuck in a new adventure, Doc, whether you like it or not. Ah, the missing TARDIS. Looks like the convention knows where you live and took it away. Like, so you just put it in voicemail again. Well, looks like you have no choice but to go on an adventure. Or to go others of how, after you attempt to avoid it, looks like you're stuck in adventure now. And Doc can take care of the questions now since I'm voicing this character.
Okay. Where does that utility hole go?
Lucky for you, this is a sanitation tunnel that leads to the maintenance tunnels. That's hardly used and will take us to the industrial district. Come this way.
You can sulk and bitter when you're back on the TARDIS. For now, you can ask him about the situation up the top.
So, what exactly is going on up there?
Specify.
Wow, that was stupid of him, huh, Doc? Seems like his magic or whatever is enhanced by the tech inside him. I know he sent his little bastard drones upon you, but did you get a look at that horn he had?
Does everyone have horns? And weren't horns taken from those murder victims?
Well, for example, what about those crazy horns and limb alterations?
It's a fashion trend, I must say. It used to be for medical reasons or enhancing ponies to survive better, but the ponies with more money than branches on their family tree turned it into this.
Okay, I get that, but I saw those fake horns working magic. How is that possible?
To explain it to explain it to a 5-year-old, the horns and wings are a blend of magic and technology, or magic tech. And to explain it how it works would involve more time than I'm willing to invest.
Doctor, I think you should look into Vanis's history a bit more.
Alright, so what's up with the dystopic keep out dome and security bots?
Are you serious? Did you flunk history or something?
Let's just say I was sheltered.
So, let's say it is Vanis is the future. There's probably something fishy going on. The last time you went to Venice in the human universe, you stumbled upon vampire fish. But is there anything in the recorded history of this city that warrants TARDIS to bring you to this time and place?
Look, just break it down to the most major events that made this city what it is.
Over 1,000 years ago, Disco returned and crucified the princesses Celestia and Luna in front of their subjects. Princess Twilight and Princess Cadence held the line for as long as they could before they too fell. After they died, 90% of the pony population was slaughtered for Discord's amusement. The last 10% ran it from Discord and found a stash of old notes hidden in a huge library hidden near the plague lands. And thanks to a pony named Tesseract Comet, we managed to recover and rebuild with the arts of techno-wizardry he created. We're still at war with Discord, but we're gaining ground every day. Recently, some of the peer families on the Painted Ones, decided they wanted to try to breed a new alicorn to the world. And all they managed to do is reduce their family trees to the trunks and a few twigs here and there. After that failed, they decided to enhance themselves with the taboo arts that Tesseract Comet said were possible, but would come at the cost of a pony's morality. So they artificially gave themselves horns and wings. Then that became common among the rich, so now in order to show status, it's about how to make yourself fashionable without going too far. Now there's talk of a new type of alicorn they're trying to create, but we don't know much other than the name, the Eden Project. Ponies on the outer walls and Taurus have been disappearing ever since.
Wait, Twilight's dead? Doc, your marshmallow's dead! What a shame. Trying to save Twilight Sparkle will end in failure. How tragic.
No, that can't be right.
This has to be an alternate timeline, right, Doc? This isn't the future of your world, right?
No, this is my universe. I can sense it all around me. It's wrong. It's so wrong.
I guess this is what happens when you run for your responsibilities. So, this is how it'll be if you continue to do nothing.
Hey, who's to say I could even make a difference if I tried?
How does it feel to be responsible for all of this?
Out of everyone in the universe who did nothing when Discord came, why is it me that gets the blame?
Getting a bit much for even you to just shrug off, eh, Doc?
Damn it!
So, if you don't do anything, you can't get blamed of it. Yet you feel guilty because you feel like you could have done something about it because you have a time machine. What will you do now?
Even with a time machine, I don't know if I can fix something on this scale. It would be insane to ask me to solve this.
Too bad you can't hide in the TARDIS the time at this time, Doctor. Time to face the truth.
What would they think if they knew him? Don't deny what you are. You really think you're a hero, Doctor Who. Take a look for yourself. It's real and undeniable.
Well, that's certainly disturbing news, Doctor. Unfortunately, there doesn't seem to be any way to stop Discord's terror from happening. Well, at least when you get your TARDIS back, you'll be safe and sound without a worry in the entire universe.
Hey, Doc, it's okay, probably. I mean, sure, you're getting forced into another adventure with people that feel like you owe them while smug get watches it from the surface, but these ponies could help you get the TARDIS back. You get her, you can skedaddle out of here.
Yes. The TARDIS is the most top priority. I have to get away from here.
And they're right about tourists. Well, guess what you and Octavia are?
So Octavia's going to be the latest disappearance in connection to this Eden project. Well, that's what you get for forcing someone to take you to dinner in a foreign timeline, then shacking up with the first charming stranger you meet.
That damn mare.
Still plan on leaving Octavia here.
Fine, I'll save her too, but only because her life might be in danger.
Here, drink this. Call me Twig, by the way. So, what can you do to help?
Doctor, they need your help. Only you can arrange this mess. They need a means to win against Discord without sacrificing their morality.
Just so we're clear, I'm helping with this Eden project thing. You're on your own with Discord.
Why on Equus would I ask you to go up against Discord? Do you think I'm suicidal? Dear God, no.
Discord really be fought with tech magic? A god of chaos, cruelty, and mania? It seems ludicrous and impossible. So then, how does this benefit him? Why would he allow this to exist if he has the power to mess the universe up?
If Discord is so powerful, why hasn't he destroyed everything, even after 1,000 years?
Think about it. Where would you get his entertainment if there's nothing to play with?
Fair point.
What would a bunch of snooty upper-class ponies do with a police box? Well, either they know who you are, which is dangerous, or they put it in a museum or private collection, which means having to bust the TARDIS out, which means trouble. Question is, which one's more likely?
Since we're helping each other out, did you see a tall blue wooden box? It's mine, and it was taken.
I think I saw something like that being carted to the Eden Project's headquarters. I overheard some pony calling it a breakthrough.
Self-enhancement with horns and wings, mysterious disappearances? Perhaps I'm jumping to conclusions, but this sounds suspiciously like a prelude to cyber ponies with magic.
Hate to admit it, but yes, the similarities are uncanny.
Does Stig have any theories about what the Eden Project may be based? Trying to find where it is will probably help. Ask Stig about his plans. He's bound to have one.
So, the headquarters, I take it that's where we're going. What's the plan?
Usually I only draw up schematics for customers, so this is the best I have. The lab is built in units, civilian level, architect, prosthetics is about as far as any pony who doesn't work there can get. Beyond that is the military grade research, and past that is his secretive. No pony outside knows what's there. I believe that's where we need to go find the plans for the Eden Project. And once we get a hold of those plans and prove what's going on, we can gather forces against the lab.
Do you think you have some kind of upgrade here to deal with that jerk with the drones?
Well, I thought I had a tool that would work perfect for disabling security, but it's been on the fritz almost since I got here.
Maybe I could take a look at it. I'm just a welder, but
I'd rather you not. It's very particular equipment.
Any idea why the Sonic is on the fritz? Has that happened in this world before?
I'm not sure what happened. It was working here when I first used it, but the second time it just refused to do anything. Is there something here that would interfere with sonic devices? Matrock?
Oh, sorry. Not that I'm aware of.
How long have you had that Sonic?
I really haven't had this one long compared to the previous models, so it's not like it's worn out.
Maybe the power for the source for the screwdriver ran out?
And its power source doesn't just run out. This is highly advanced and could last hundreds of years without issue.
So, Doc, what happened to Neo? Given how you treated them like a son, and almost surprising you haven't brought them up all this time.
Oh no.
Call upon an old friend. The one, Neo.
Hey, neurosurgeon. Long time no see.
I don't remember this pony. Yes,
They do
yes, it has been a long time, hasn't it?
He's here.
Wait, what? Who or what is that thing?
What is that?
Long story short, he's a super advanced AI that copied me and gained sentience, and I installed him in my sonic screwdriver to help him learn about the universe.
You haven't been helping?
Has it been that long, Doc? You've forgotten Neo, who was programmed into the Sonic itself?
Hey, Doctor. How have you forgotten about Neosurgeon this whole time?
I didn't forget, I just didn't want to deal with him.
Oh, great. Well, how tough now you are. I'm going to keep out of this.
Hi, Neo. Long time no see.
Neo, you're back. How have you been?
Hey, Neo. It's nice to see you again. Neo, the baby bot is returned. Meant to say baby boy, but bot works too.
I've been cut off and isolated from the universe, so progress has been slow, but hello anyhow.
How long has it been since Neo was in the sonic screwdriver? Hey, Doc. When was the last time you brought Neo out?
Neo, how long have you been in the Sonic?
Go on, tell them.
I haven't been
A year
paying
and
attention.
a half.
Neo looks very upset.
Neo sure doesn't seem happy.
But he learned about annoyance, rightful anger, and the right facial expressions for it.
And there's a lot more I learned where that came from.
Who taught you that one?
Hey, Neo, isn't it a little immature to have Doc Sonic stop working just because you're upset with him? Or are you upset with him for a different reason?
It was the only way I could get him to activate me again. We had a deal.
Oh boy, Doc. It looks like you got some explaining to do. Make that a lot of explaining. Assuming Neo hasn't caught himself up on with things. Good to see Neo is still in one piece. I wonder if he is up to date with the current events.
Let's address the elephant in the room. Neo, were you aware everything the entire time? Particularly the parts involving Inky?
Have you been picking up on data all this time, Neo?
Yes, I've been getting strange signals to fill me in. What are they talking about?
Now's really not the time, Neo.
Doctor, how is Neo in your new sonic screwdriver? I thought you lost him when Inky Pie stole your last screwdriver.
So Neo was living in the Sonic when you used it for a vibrator? Dude.
Oh god. You what?
I made sure you weren't turned on.
Raising?
Oh god, you can make innuendos now.
What will Neosurgeon think you've become, Doctor? I don't think Neo will be too happy when you tell him how Derpy is doing, especially if you give him the lies. We were all wondering what happened to you, Neo. Last time we saw you was back when Derpy was traveling with the doctor. I suppose you appearing ever since you kicked Derpy out of the TARDIS.
You did what?
Chit.
Neo, I know you have hard feelings for the doctor, but right now is not the time to express them. For the time being, you need to work with the doctor to find out what's going on and get to the bottom of it.
Yes, what they said. I swear I'll explain everything later. But right now, it's vital to get the TARDIS back.
Fine. But don't think of letting you off the hook.
Yeah. Yeah, sure, Doc. Later. Meaning once you get the TARDIS back, you'll just shut him up again, because later never becomes right now for you.
Now, why would I go and do that?
Don't test me. I'll make things harder for you. This is not an empty threat or an exaggeration.
Well, at least Neo seems to just be upset and has not been a complete insane dangerous rogue AI, I think.
Not gonna lie, I was starting to consider it. I think I'm getting to that rebellious age.
Okay, you two, settle down. Neo, you may need to help out with the doctor because this world is in serious dire salutation right now. Can you still hack data files and such?
Ha! That's basic stuff. Of course I can. Give me the data, and I'm on it.
Hi, Neo. Maybe you can help out by analyzing the data. Tig, you got some data or schematics for us?
I've mapped out 80% of the lab, but the rest has no accessible data. I need to be connected directly to the lab for that information.
Wait, Doc, would Neo be able to find the TARDIS? It'd be nice of him if that's the case.
I could if I got a rating from where it last was.
You mean where I'm a wanted criminal? Great.
So, Doc, how are you going to defeat the Camp Bat Pony to get your TARDIS and save Octavia at the same time? Well, you have taken Neo to help you. You'll really need to think this through a calm and thoughtful manner, unlike when you just attacked the former with no thought whatsoever.
So now we need a plan to get back through the city undetected to get a reading for the TARDIS, and then get to the lab where we'll connect Neo.
Find a way to monitor the area I could guide you through.
Can't you place the AI in one of those golden drone thingies? Use him as a scout? You will turn him in cute golden flying pets, so win-win.
Not a bad idea, except they're magically controlled. Neo and the Sonic don't do magic.
You scanned one earlier, remember? I've already made the blueprints to build my own version. We just need the parts and someone to build it. I was meant for this.
Tell me he doesn't remind you of Launchpad.
Kind of does, like, I was meant for this.
Alright, end of page.
And that is the end of Discord News. But stay tuned, for we should do DuckTales review. But yes, to answer some kind of questions, yes, we stream once a week. Technically, this stream was kind of late because work reasons, but yeah, we usually stream from 8 to 10 a.m. PST or 10 to 12 GMT.
No, 10 to noon Central Time.
Oh, sorry.
Central U.S. Time.
Sorry, it's just YouTube is always set for GMT for some reason.
Yeah, that's Greenwich Mean Time. That's in the UK.
That is basically the base point. We are GMT +6, I think.
-6.
-6.
But
And
I
so
think
you
that adjusts with daylight savings time because they're not synchronized. So it could be
oh yeah,
-6 one and then -5 another or something like that.
oh yeah, they're a week ahead of us with the daylight savings. So we're -5.
It would be fall back. So
Okay, so we're -5 right now until Saturday, and then we're -6 again.
yeah.
So they have a question. Do y'all do this for fun or do you do voice acting? I'm kind of half between. I kind of took a break from voice acting, so right now it's just for fun.
I've had some we do voice acting and stuff, but honestly, this is more for fun because I personally have issues with the idea of having fans and I get anxiety from it. So I'm like, but this is more just shitting around.
I used to do stuff every now and again, but I've mostly stuck to this at this point. I probably should poke around some more, but like I just keep getting burned by projects that just explode. Like I had stuff that like, it was a whole Naruto thing I was doing, and that worked out for a while, but then that thing blew up. So like blew up violently, just more of a disintegration. So I don't really do anything. I mean, none of us do anything professional, but occasionally, I think we all have done, on occasion, we've done amateur stuff outside of this little project.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
I actually have another group that I voice a few characters for. If you're into Ninja Turtles, there's a Ninja Turtle comic dub.
Yes.
Wait, are you cheating on us, Doc? I'm kidding.
No, I think I did the Ninja Turtle comic dub before I did you guys. Wait, no. That
I mean, you've kind of been with us for a very long time.
Yeah.
I've been with the Turtles comic dub for a very long time too.
Yeah.
Damn.
They had open casting calls
started
once, and
in,
I
like,
applied, but I didn't get in.
What?
I think didn't they have casting calls for your group? I applied once, but they didn't pick me. I guess I picked the wrong. I didn't have the right character, but I didn't do the character well enough. But yeah, but yeah, I haven't found a long-term project in a while. Probably should pick around, but
yeah, and there was that one I did, recording like a shit ton of lines, and the person's like, yeah, I'm not going to use your lines, and I'm not even going to message you until you're not using the lines.
Yeah. But anyway, I think we can. I guess we can leave this in on the end of this.
Yeah.
This thing as a sort of bonus
for our special subscribers. Subscribe now for more amazing pony content. Thank you very much.